Hello, I want to continue with our subject, doubling your money. And I promise you to teach you or explain to you the signs and symptoms that you can see that will tell you whether you are going to prosper or you are not going to prosper. Things that you can identify for yourself, then you take a decision and advise yourself. So we're going to look at some of the things that when you identify in your life, it will automatically tell you you are on the right path. Now, any person that want to be a billionaire or want to be successful in life, you must know that you become super competitive. You always want, you have that desire to compete with people. You have that desire to challenge things. You want things to be done. There is that edge to be in a competition with others. It's a good sign to tell you that, look, you are doing something and you can get there. Point number 3, you always want to finish things on time. Whenever an assignment is given to you, you want to finish a project on time. You want to work things out early. You want to beat time. So once you have that takes to finish things on time, it tells you, it's an indication for you to know that, look, you're on the right path to financial freedom, or you're on the right path to become a billionaire. Thirdly, when you always find yourself having the right friends, those with the right mindset, if you find yourself with people, or you are attracted with guys, or you want to be in the company of friends who will give you good counsel about how to invest, about come to financial freedom, then you should know that you are on the right path. So if you don't have friends who will advise you well, know that you are in the wrong place. Fourthly, you always want to find solutions to issues. Remember, this world, we have so many problems, and the world will only give their money to those who solve solutions or who solve problems. So if you have no solution to offer the world will not give you their money. You have nothing to offer, no one will give you his money. So please understand that once you offer solutions to the world will stand up for you and give you their money. So when you see these traces, know that you are on the right path and continue in that. When you always want to go places, you want to go to places, see new ideas, see new technology, you know that you are on the right path. That's number 5. When you see yourself trying to go to places, then you know that you are on the right path to success. And finally, you are extremely obsessive to wealth. You love to grab wealth. You want to do something. That passion is there. Then you know that you're on the right path. So I said, number 1, you always want to compete. You have that super edge to compete with others. You want to finish on time. Number 2, you want to finish assignment on time. You want to be the right people. Number 3, you always want to find solutions to situation. Number 4, and you always want to go to the right places, and you always want to learn new things. People don't want to learn. We love entertainment, and if you put your mind on entertainment, you gain nothing. But when you develop your mind, you learn new ideas, you can implement it. So when you learn new ideas, you go places and you are supremely obsessive with things. So we've talked about the good aspect of it. So now let's look at the negative aspect. When you see yourself doing these things, then you should know that, my friend, you are on the wrong path to become poor. Number 1, when you don't like rich people. Anything you don't like, automatically you don't have it. So if you dislike rich people, automatically you don't have it. Number 2, when you think rich people are so special, there's nothing special about anybody. We're all born by a woman. The difference is that I decide to make a change, you decide to make a change. The moment you don't see anything special about me or don't see special about that person, but decide to make that change, you get there. So there's no special about anybody. No one was born with a golden spoon in his mouth. God created us equal. So get that into your head and wake up and do something. Number 3, when you don't spend time to learn. All we do is entertainment, watching television. There's nothing wrong about that. But you see people arguing on about football. Meanwhile, the footballer is playing and made his money. When you don't have time to learn, ask yourself, in the last days, what book have you read? What new information have you learned about financial empowerment? So when you find yourself doing nothing of that sort and all you do is entertainment, know that you are on the path to become a failure. And when you always feel guilty about what people talk about you, all the time when people say things, it hurts you. You feel people are judging you and they say things about you. No, don't be disturbed at what people say about you. Never feel guilty. Have that inner spirit. Encourage yourself. When you always feel down, depressed about what people say about you, then I'm sorry. When your feelings is in hurt, if you have an idea and you want to implement it, people say no, it's not a good idea, and you give up, it's a sign of poverty, that you become poor. The Bible says go to the ant and learn his way. The rich man's wealth is in the city. The destruction of the poor is in his poverty, is in his mindset. So as a man thinketh, so is he. Number 5, you worry so much about what people talks about you. Worry. So you're afraid to start something. Never be afraid. Never worry about what people will talk about you. Never be worried about what people talk about you. Number 6, you worry little about what the right people say rather than what the wrong people are saying. Look, the right people will definitely correct you, rebuke you, but be more about that and take the advice. Don't be worried about what people say. You see, when you worry too much, you will never ever go places. Number 7, when you listen to just any advice, sometimes we listen to our parents. Our parents say, look, these things we can't do it. This is not done. Be a doctor. Be a this. You don't have to listen to people. You can also become somebody on your own. Identify your strength. Identify your weakness. Look at the opportunities that are there, and develop yourself and get to that state until you get to that level. There's no way you can grow. So don't just listen to when they give you an advice. Weigh it. See if it's good. If it's not good, throw it away. If you always want to take any foolish advice, you can never grow. You can never grow. Also, number 8, when you always want to conform to tradition. Oh, this thing is not achievable. The traditions and belief system will stop you. On this day, on that day, on this day, don't do this. If you want to go by those traditions, I'm sorry to tell you, you cannot go places. Number 9, if all you do is to give excuses, if you find yourself giving excuses when your boss gives you a job, it cannot be done. You are always ready to give 1,001 excuses, 1,001 reasons why this thing it can be done. If you have that kind of mindset, I'm sorry, you cannot go far. If you see yourself giving excuses, you cannot go far. Then finally, when your attitude sucks, when you have a bad attitude, nobody wants to be with you. Nobody wants to help you because they see you as a failure. Nobody's ready to invest into a failure. Nobody wants to give his money to someone who cannot reason. So my friends, if you see yourself in this category, know that you're on the wrong path. I've explained to you, I've given the positive and the negative. So if you see yourself in this category, please wake up and advise yourself. Advise yourself. I want us to get to that level. I want to see my people getting to the height. So my friends, wake up. Learn for yourself. Spend time and study. Develop new ideas. Dream big dreams. And go for the kill. Give your best out. No one can stop you. The difference or the only thing that can stop you is yourself. Nothing can stop us. We are our own enemy. No one can stop me unless I stop myself. It all comes in the mind. Renew your mindset. Change your mindset. Believe you can make it. And go for the kill. Thank you very much. I came to encourage you. Once you see this, identify these signs, know that you are walking on a dangerous ground. Advise yourself and repackage yourself and walk in the line, and you will get to that financial freedom. I want to see you at the top. Be a billionaire. Climb with me and we'll get to the top. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.